Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face.
Ga, ga, ga. 7-Eleven at Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. Let's do some Andy Grammer tickets right now.
Let's do it.
Feeling the Grammar tomorrow night at home inside of the Bob. You got to be 21 or older. 770-895.7.
And actually, there'll be no touching.
No touching.
No, you can probably touch them. I don't know. It's tomorrow night. You can't buy a ticket. You got to win a ticket. You do that right now. Caller 10-7708-95.7.
I mean, honestly, though, you can't just go around touching people.
No, you shouldn't do that. Hands to yourself is what we say in my family. And what is the
Hands to
fascination with little kids picking up other little kids?
Oh, I think that's so cute.
You do?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Why?
I don't know. I see
Cute.
Charlotte like walk over to a little kid and just pick that little kid up, and I'm like, put that little kid down.
It's like your fascination with picking up my cat or pets
That's
or
true.
animals.
You wanna pick things
Same
up.
thing. When you think something is cute, you want to pick it up and hold it and smooch it and give it little kisses.
But when you're
Cute baby hands.
when you're 8, you're not strong enough to pick everything up.
But you don't know that, and
No.
you don't care. You just see something cute, and you want to
Pick up the baby. Put the baby down. And we spend so much time saying that. Put the baby down. Is what we say. Did you just reference South Park right there with Kick the Baby?
I may have.
Yeah, that's very, very fun. I really want to let the kids watch that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So horrible, though. Can't do it. We were talking we had a neighborhood party talking about the South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut and how we
Right.
need to let our kids watch it.
Right.
But they can't watch it.
No, not
But-
yet.
Well, Haley's in 7th grade.
She could probably
So
watch
she's
it.
getting close.
Yeah.
She's getting close to be able to watch that. That'll be fun.
Uh-huh.
We watched a Naked Gun with her the other day. She thought it was hilarious.
Because it is hilarious.
She didn't get some of the things, which we were a little nervous about. They went right over her head. But the main comedy, she was laughing. She loved Airplane. I mean, she's funny.
She gets it.
She's getting the humor. And we
Hold
liked
on,
it.
Curtis.
You're getting tickets. Who's this?
This is Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
You're going to the show.
Excellent.
Yeah. You will be there.
So close. Tomorrow night.
Andy will be there. I mean, it's going to be a good, fun time.
Hopefully, Andy's there.
Andy will definitely be there. Playing,
I'm so excited.
playing a couple songs.
Yay!
Hold on, we'll get your
Hold
information.
tight, Steph.
Now, we have 2 more chances for you to win. That happens after 8, and then it happens again after 9. You can get signed up on the Facebook page of Channel 95.7. You do that right now. Or you listen all day until 8 o'clock tonight when Josh gives away the last pair of tickets.
It's also T-shirt Tuesday, so we've got
What?
some T-shirts for you before 8 o'clock,
My
too.
mind is blown.
Got a lot going on this week.
We're busy. We got that
We
Michigan.
are super busy.
We got the Michigan giveaway that you can sign up for right now at mychannel957.com. 4 tickets, $100 to Meyer. Meyer gave us all the stuff and said, give it away. We said, okay. Sign up, mychannel957.com. That's what we say.
I'm laughing because yesterday I called Dan when I left, and I said, what do you feel like for lunch?
Okay.
Because we hadn't had, out lunch in a long
Did
time.
you have the gyro hot dogs that I've been talking about?
No, we had a certain fast food restaurant.
You did. Does it rhyme with
I'm not telling you.
Emmy Moms?
Emmy Moms.
Yeah.
Schmurgershing.
What's Emmy Moms?
I don't know.
Can you think of what rhymes with Emmy
Emmy
Moms?
Moms?
What is that?
Jimmy John's.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
no. Emmy Moms.
That doesn't rhyme with Jimmy. Well, it does. It does rhyme with Jimmy John. Dang. Okay, so you went to some random fast food restaurant.
So I order.
Okay. Welcome to Emmy Moms.
Welcome to Emmy Moms.
Yeah.
So I order, and then the guy's like, okay, blah, 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 pull up, da-da-da. So I pull up, and then I'm sitting at the window,
Okay.
and he kept looking at, every time he would talk to me and go, okay, sweetie, how about blah, blah, blah. Okay, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, would you like blah, blah, blah with that, sweetie?
Okay.
So he must have called me sweetie like 7 or 8 times while I was sitting there waiting
Was
for
this
my
an
order.
older gentleman?
No. And I
Really?
think that's why it kind of threw me and I noticed it.
Okay.
He didn't call me sweetie in the dry, like just a welcome
Right.
to blah, blah, blah.
Sweetie.
Yeah. He
Hey,
didn't do
sugar,
it
what can I
there.
get ya?
Just when I pulled up and I was like laughing the whole time he was calling
Okay.
me sweetie. Isn't that cute?
That is
That's cute.
kind
Or-
of cute.
And your little story about picking up things reminded me of that.
'Cause he was trying to pick
said-
you up.
No, because you said you're not supposed to touch things. You know, like why do kids always want to touch things? I don't know. That reminded me of the dude calling me sweetie.
This guy
in the
wanted
drive-thru.
to touch you a little bit. Hey,
no,
sweetie.
I don't think so.
Are you pregnant? You
He's just being
ordered a lot of
polite.
food. Why are you getting so much food there, sweetie?
I just noticed it, and it was making me kind of laugh during my whole entire
Okay.
experience in the drive-thru.
So he must do that a lot. Like he didn't just, or maybe you were like his soulmate and he picked you out, and he's trying to get you like a phone number or something.
Drive-through soulmates.
Exactly.
Drive-thru soul. I think
Would
he
be
is my
a
drive-thru
great
soulmate.
band name.
That is a
Drive-through
great-
soulmates.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's a great band name.
That is a great band name.
It is.
Look at me.
Probably the best.
Do. Good job, Amanda.
And now, Drive-Through Soulmates.
Yeah.
And apparently they play kazoos and have a duck. Not sure what kind of music they
Kazoo-
play.
What a
and
waste of a
ducks.
good band name.
Maybe it's a guy. He's a DJ, and
Okay.
he's from a different country.
Drive-through
mixer.
soulmates.
Yeah, he mixes, and they're like, "Why do you have an S at the end of your name?" And he's like, "I don't ever talk. He never
I don't
speaks either."
understand the English.
Yeah, I don't know the English. I am called Drive-Through
I don't understand
Soulmates.
plural.
That is my name. And they're like, that is the worst name. And he's like,
man.
worse than Dead Mouse? And I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Dead Mouse 5.
Dead Mouse 5. That guy has a 5 at the end of his name. You can do whatever you want if you got a name.
You can.
Right?
Put
We-
like a dollar sign in there.
Kesha.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about Cherry's Waffles yesterday.
Cherry's Waffles Tennis.
You can make
That's
whatever.
some girl's name in Florida.
You can make whatever name you want to be your name.
Think about how many times you have to give your name. Like yesterday, I was making an appointment.
Okay.
And people have a tough time. Connie.
It's
I don't
a
know.
tough one.
People have a tough
What's your
time.
name? Connie. Ronnie? No, Connie. Tommy?
Lottie?
No. Bonnie? No, it's Connie. Okay,
Imagine.
Charlie. We got this.
But imagine if you had to call someplace and say, "What is your name?"
Cherries.
Cherry's Waffles Tennis. What?
Well, you wouldn't give your whole name.
Yeah, you would.
How many times
If
do
you
give
have
your
to.
If you have to, you would.
Have
Even
you-
if you said Cherry's Tennis.
Yeah.
No, just Cherries. What's your
Cherry's
name?
Tennis. You don't have to give it when you book any sort of medical appointment. You don't give your full name. Yes, you do.
I don't believe that I do.
My
No,
name
you
is-
do too.
Yes. Come on now.
Hey, it's Curtis. I got an appointment. Let's sign up. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. They just write down Curtis.
The
They have no
doctor
idea
will
who
see
you are.
now.
Yeah, Curtis.
Curtis!
The lady comes out into the room and says Curtis, and then
They
I'm
write
all
it all
set.
down.
They do.
Yes,
Oh,
Curtis.
I'm bad at this then.
You are.
I don't know.
What, does your wife make all your appointments?
She must. I don't know. I don't go to the doctor. I have not been to the doctor in
You
so
go to the
long.
dentist.
I do go to the dentist, and
Yeah.
they call me Curtis.
You haven't gone to the doctor in how long? Have you gone to the doctor since we've lived in West Michigan?
No, I have not. Have
You
you?
haven't even had a physical?
No.
I'm a girl.
What am I
have to
trying out
go.
for sports? I don't need a physical.
Yeah, you do. You're getting old.
You're going to play softball?
Yeah, maybe I want to get a physical so I can get my mom to sign
Yeah.
the form. No,
Women have to.
women have to get a physical every year.
We have to go to doctors every year.
Right, because the old.
We have to get mammograms
Then
when
you're-
you get
you're looking in
certain
there.
age. You have to go to the gyno.
Right. Well, you got to go to the gyno. You do that. That's what a woman's doctor. Guys don't have gynos, even though it does have guy right in the name. You would think that we would, right?
Yes, Curtis.
But no guy. Guys don't go to the gyno, and guys don't go to the doctor.
Guys do go to the doctor.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Dentist. I go to the dentist 2 times a year,
That's good.
and that's it. That's it for going places.
You don't get anything checked?
No, what are they going to check? Hey, check me out, please. Huh? Amanda, have you been to the doctor besides the gynecologist since we've been
Amanda
in?
I
lives
have.
at the doctor.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I've been there. I've been to the regular doctor one time. in
Okay.
the past, what, 2
How many
years?
times have you been to urgent care?
0.
Were you
You
getting?
didn't go with Mike?
I went with Mike, but he was
but
ill,
for
not
herself.
me.
For herself.
That's not what I asked.
Well,
I asked
that-
how many times have you been to
Okay,
urgent
well then
care?
I've been 3 times.
See?
How many times have you been to urgent care?
One time.
Ha! I don't even know what that
I didn't
means.
say I don't ever go to the doctor. I said I go
All
to
right.
the doctor a lot.
Why? Yeah, you need to stop going to the doctor so much.
No.
I think that's your
can't.
problem.
No, you have to get a mammogram. At my age, you have to get a mammogram
Right.
every year. So I can't stop
So
going
then
to the
that's your
doctor.
one little visit. You
And I
go,
have to go to the gyno too, and those are 2 different doctors.
Okay.
They don't do that all at one
But you don't
time.
go to like a doctor for being sick.
I've been sick once since we moved here, and that
did
was
you,
3 weeks
did
ago.
you go to the doctor?
No.
Did you get some pills?
No.
You want some?
But I got a physical. That's another time I went to the doctor.
Why are you getting a physical?
Because I want to make sure I'm healthy.
Are you trying out for the sports?
No, I want to make sure I'm healthy.
You joined in the swim team?
I want to make sure I'm healthy.
I need a
Why are you
physical.
mocking people who care about their health?
I don't know because those people seem ridiculous to me.
Why?
I don't know. You need to stop going to the doctor.
Most
and that
people
is
go and get a physical every year. Why not?
No,
I didn't do that for a lot. I mean, the gyno and
Yeah,
I did all that, the
yeah.
girl stuff. But
Yeah.
as far as just a plain old physical, I didn't do that for a lot of years.
you
but
don't
I
need
do
to.
it now.
You don't need to do that. We had a weird, wacky insurance policy at a job that I had previously, and every year I had LASIK surgery
Yep.
on my eyes.
Yep.
Every
Oh
year,
yeah, go to that doctor too.
every year I had to go to the eye doctor. And I have LASIK surgery, so I have like 20/15 vision.
Right.
I would go, I would read the line, and I would say, all right, I'll see you in a year. And he would say, why do you come in for this? I said, they make me. Same with
Yes.
the physical. I had to go
Yes.
get a physical every year, and I went and showed in. And after the third year, he said, why do you keep coming in for a physical? And I said, I have to for my insurance. And he says, you don't need to come in for a physical every year.
Yeah, I do because you got percentage off.
You come when you stop. So then I just stopped doing it. I'm like, I'll pay the extra.
Right.
I don't want to sit at a doctor's office for 2 hours for something I don't even need. I mean, it's nice that they'll, that's fun, a little contact. But other than that, nothing.
Congratulations.
It's not worth it. Yeah. So you don't
I
need
mean,
to
I
go
don't know
either.
what you want me to say.
I'm just saying you don't need
I have
to.
at least 3 doctor's appointments I have to go to every year.
I'm saying you don't need to go. You should skip them. Next time, skip
No, I
them.
shouldn't say-
Blame it on the weather.
You're telling me I should skip a mammogram? What kind of an idiot are you?
I am the idiot
You're the
who
biggest
says,
idiot
who
on the
says
face of the
skip
earth.
the mammogram.
You're the biggest idiot on the face of the
It
earth.
seems that maybe I am.
Don't skip mammograms. Do not listen to Curtis.
What is your mammogram?
Checking for breast cancer.
Okay, but how do they do it? You go in and then what happens?
They smush your boobs
Okay.
in a machine. And it's basically
And
like
that's
an
all.
X-ray.
That's all that it is. You just go in once
Yeah.
a year and you get that checked.
Yep.
Okay, we'll do that. Perfect.
Okay.
But you don't need a physical every year, or is that part of the physical?
No, it's not part of a physical.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
then-
completely separate appointment.
So then skip that appointment.
Don't listen to Curtis.
Blame it on the weather.
Go get your health checked out. If you
Absolutely.
I
wish to go
disagree.
get your health
Worst
checked
advice
out.
ever.
I disagree. Go ahead, just live life, right? Laura Ingalls never went to the doctor for
And
a
how did that
physical.
And they all
up.
died in like their 30s
Yes.
and 40s.
No, she was a
Exactly.
famous author. She did a great
So
job.
what?
She got a TV show based on her life. Mm-hmm. This could be you. Mm-hmm. You could have a TV show.
Don't listen to Curtis.
It's what's holding you back. I'm just telling you, you're being held back. Laura.
They had a doctor.
They did have a doctor, and he would come
Yep.
to their house.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. I stand
It's not like they weren't
corrected.
seeking medical attention.
I stand corrected. If the doctor will come to your house, go ahead and do it.
They're starting to do that again.
Come to people's houses?
Yeah, they're starting that. Don't you watch that show that takes place in the Hamptons where they have doctors that come to your house?
No, I
They
don't
come
ha-
to your job.
I don't have the cable.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't have that channel. I would like to watch doctors come to people's houses, though. I would watch that.
They're starting to do that again.
They do that around my
Smart.
house on the 31st of October. You'll see doctors and nurses and
That's
vampires and
Halloween.
all kinds of things. Monster high girls. You see everything walking around.
Okay.
Figured out we went shopping for Halloween costumes yesterday, by the way. Mm-hmm. Still don't know what we're going to be, either Back to the Future or what was the other thing that we're going to be?
Can
Full
you
House.
actually buy though? I mean, you're gonna have to make them, right?
You don't make them. You just go. You buy clothes that look like the characters wear.
Oh, okay.
Make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were looking around. We were at the some costume. One of the Goodwills has all the costumes all set up. So we were looking at stuff. Did find a vest for Marty McFly.
Right.
Ended up not buying it. Yeah. Thanks.
That's probably the toughest commodity to
I
come
know,
by
and
when
it
it
was-
comes to Back to the Future costumes.
It was perfect, and Katie hemmed and hawed, and we didn't get it. And now
Probably gonna miss out on that.
Now we're gonna be without.
Can't she make you one? I mean, she's pretty crafty.
Make us
An
a
orange puffer vest.
Yeah.
No.
She can't make you one.
No. I mean, you could probably go to Michael's and get the pattern, but it's not
Right.
going to look the same.
Did the vest yesterday look the same?
Exactly the same.
Then why didn't you
Dead
buy it?
ringer. Hem and haw. You don't want to upset wife in the middle of a hot day.
It wasn't even hot
You
yesterday.
just forget it. You just forget about it and you just walk, you know?
Okay, Curtis.
It was hot. I had a sweatshirt on for the beginning part of the day, and then I had to take it off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's how I was
Did you have
rolling.
something under it?
I did, luckily.
Thank God.
Luckily. Hey, you can't be topless at Meijer. Right? I would have had to buy a shirt.
You can't be topless anywhere in a store.
No.
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
They say that a lot of places.
I know.
They do, unless you're like on the coast.
They don't say it there?
No, because you're not wearing a shirt. You have no shirt.
Oh, they don't care because they're
Right.
all surfers there.
Everybody's surfing.
Everybody's surfing.
Whoa, catch a wave, man. And like, all right, I did catch a wave here into TJ Maxx. Thanks. Sweet time.
All right, T-shirt Tuesday. We got shirts on the way for you.
Connie
7:37 at Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. In case you have not gone to mychannel957.com yet and registered for the 4-pack of U of M tickets for this Saturday's game against Miami, Ohio,
You got to do it.
You gotta go.
You do it tomorrow at 8:30. We call out a name. If it is yours, you will have 5 minutes to call us back at 770-895-7 to claim your 4 tickets to the game and a $100 Meijer gift card from Meijer and Channel 95.7.
So you can buy some tailgate stuff.
Absolutely. You could do food. You could do beers. You could do chairs. You could do a sweatshirt because it's going to be cool on Saturday, right?
You could get a U of M sweatshirt.
That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, you wouldn't want to just go out and get like a Duck Dynasty sweatshirt to wear the Michigan game. I mean, you could.
Do you think anybody's ever shown up to a Michigan game in a Duck Dynasty shirt?
Absolutely.
Ever?
Absolutely.
Ever? You think so?
Absolutely. I mean, there are 110,000 people there. The chances of someone wearing a Duck Dynasty shirt are pretty great.
I'm gonna go with no.
Or at least
having anybody's ever shown up.
having a Duck Dynasty style beard.
Oh, okay. Well, that maybe,
Yeah.
but a shirt, I can't imagine that.
I bet those shirts are very popular. I see them around all the time. You don't see people walking around with their Duck Dynasty shirt on?
Yes, but not at sporting events. Generally, people who are fans and pay that money have a shirt, at least the color.
We'll go with the fan
We'll go with
shirt.
the fan shirt.
Well, what if you
the
found
athletic shirt?
What if you found a blue Duck Dynasty shirt?
It might be the best shirt in the history of shirts.
And it says Duck Dynasty in the maze, And instead
All
of that, maybe it rhymes with something.
MyChannel957.com. Now, tomorrow morning, if you have gone and registered, and if you are planning on doing it, make sure you're listening tomorrow morning at 8:30 because
Yeah.
we're going to call out a name, someone who's registered. If it's you, you got 5 minutes to call us back. Get the tickets and the gift card.
Don't let us down, okay? Also, it's a T-shirt
Try not
Tuesday
to.
today. We got more Andy Grammer tickets coming up after 8 o'clock. And, Connie, I have great news for you right now.
Okay.
I know you're a world traveler, and you struggle the same as all of us with trying to figure out exactly when you should buy your plane tickets.
Right.
Because you know that you want to take a trip, and then you kind of watch it for like a week or two.
Right.
Well,
But can't watch it for too long because then it'll go through the roof.
Cheap Air has come up with the definitive time to book your plane tickets
Okay.
to save the most money.
Okay.
Now, we need an asterisk because it's not really definitive. It could change. But these are guidelines.
course,
Okay.
right.
So this is what they're thinking. So let's say you are traveling domestically. You're going somewhere in the States. 54 days before the flight, you'll get the best deal.
Okay.
54 days. So you
Even
get
if it's like Thanksgiving or Christmas?
54 days.
Okay.
Yeah, because you get a cheaper flight. Now, Thanksgiving and Christmas, you're going to pay more than you would if you're just going like on
Right.
April 9th.
But it's still 54 days.
54 days out.
Okay.
Europe, let's say you're going to Europe,
Yeah.
151 days before the flight.
Holy moly.
You buy a ticket. That's half a year.
Yeah, that's a
that's
long
6
time.
months. You got to know what you're doing.
Huh.
And you got to book your flight. Asia, you're going to Asia, our boss Tom's favorite continent, Asia, 129 days.
Wow.
So 129 days out, you'll get your best deal. Maybe you want to go on a Caribbean vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to hit the sun, the sand, the surf. 101 days.
Okay.
You got to know that's about 3 months. So you need to know where you're going, and then you book your flight. You're going to save the money. 89 days if you're going to Mexico. So again, about 3 months out. So if you're going to Mexico in March, you want to book a flight in December.
That's about what I book.
Okay, so you're
about
right.
how
You're probably
far
pretty
out.
good. Latin America, maybe you're going to Belize. 80 days.
Okay.
80 days out. It says that the worst that you're ever going to pay is within a 2-week window of your flight.
Right.
Like that's through the roof. Now, if you're going, like you mentioned Thanksgiving, you mentioned Christmas, spring break, another
Right.
very popular travel time. If you book, it's never going to drop.
Yeah.
So if you see it, buy it.
Right.
Because the price on a high traffic weekend or day is
It's only
never
gonna go up.
It's never going to go down.
Right.
Exactly. As seats fill up and the supply outweighs the demand or demand, you know that whole premise, it goes up. Supply and demand. It's just economics. There you go. So 151 if you're going to Europe.
Okay.
129 for Asia. 101 for the Caribbean. 89 for Mexico, 80 for Latin America, 54 in the
Do
States.
you have any big vacations planned with the family?
No. We always waste our vacations by like piddling around and driving places and seeing things. We want to do Niagara Falls.
Yep.
Because that's a short 4-hour drive.
Right.
Just right through Canada. You're there.
And so beautiful.
It's so beautiful and so much fun. So we
Yeah.
definitely want to do that. I think it's like 5 hours, and you're there. You're in your hotel. We want to do Disney again because we've done Disney,
Right.
but who knows? It's expensive and it's hot. Disney, and it's so
Lines.
busy. Yeah.
So you probably want to do Disney before Haley ages out of it.
Before she
right?
hates us, right? So our window is shrinking,
right.
So who knows?
You got
yeah.
a few years still for Disney.
I mean, we got a few years, and some adults go to Disney and love it.
Yeah.
I remember you went to Disney for your first time just, 3 or 4 years ago.
It wasn't my
So-
first time, but unfortunately, I'm not a Disney fan.
Right.
But I went with my sister and my niece and nephew, so that was fun.
Yeah. And you like eating, and you like seeing wild animals. And you like,
Right.
do you like roller coasters?
I love them.
So you
Yeah.
went on like the Aerosmith
Yeah.
coaster, and you went on Space Mountain.
Space Mountain is my favorite.
Did you get your picture taken?
I don't know. I'm assuming. Don't they take everybody's picture when you're on there?
Oh, but you didn't buy it, or
No.
you didn't stop and look
No,
at
I
it,
did
the
not
little
buy it.
kiosk. You always got to look. I went
They're
on.
never flattering.
I went
They
on
always look
Space
like a hot
Mountain.
mess.
Well, we figured out where the camera was. Okay, so the first time you go, and then you're
Right.
like, okay, I know where that is. So the second time, I was with Haley, and we tried doing something pretty goofy. It's like, hey,
Right.
let's be crazy. And we had a hilarious picture.
Did you buy it?
No, they wouldn't let us because there were 2 underage kids in front of us. So they wouldn't let me buy it. I'm like, hey, I want this. And they're like, no, you can't buy that. And I was like, okay.
Well, they
weird.
should move their camera, right?
No, well, it takes the picture of the whole car. So there are 2 and then 2. So you get everybody in the car, and there were 2 little
Okay.
girls, and one looked like she was throwing up, like I needed to buy it. And they're like, no, we can't get it to you.
Oh, that's weird.
And then that drop one, the Tower of Terror, great picture
I didn't go
of
on that one.
Good times.
I didn't go on that one.
Scary in line. And then kind of scary on the ride, too.
Yeah.
But the line is where they get you. It's all just a psych out job. Like, they are
Right.
freaking you out.
Absolutely.
And you're scared to
Stand there
death.
for an hour.
And then you drop. And the picture of that is great because I have a huge smile on my face. The 16 or 17-year-old girl next to me is latched onto me. She grabbed me during the free fall and apologized afterward but she just needed someone to grab.
Right.
And Haley looks like she hates it. But she liked it.
Did she like it?
She won't go on again, but she said, "Oh, I liked it." But her face in that picture, like she looks like a soul leaving a body in a horror movie. Is what her face looks like. Just an empty, like a melting face. Just.
Is Charlotte the one who's fearless when it comes to roller coasters?
Charlotte will go on any
Ride, it
that
doesn't
you
matter.
want. Anything that you want to go on, Charlotte will do.
What was it yesterday that I saw caught on fire? Was that at, like Magic Mountain in California or
Out
something?
one of the Six Flags, Six Flags,
yeah. Magic
one
Mountain.
one of the roller coasters caught on fire.
But it was being worked on at the
Like
time.
the whole
though.
park was closed,
Right.
Luckily,
Right.
but yeah, just burning at the top, and then they were spraying it with a hose, and like wood was flying off. It was the tallest wood coaster when they built it, and now it's burned. Who knows? But just that one part is burned,
Right.
So they'll probably be able to fix it. I don't know. I don't. I'm not a contractor.
Well,
You're
no
not a
kidding.
roller coaster engineer.
Yeah, I'm not.
Aficionado.
I don't work in coaster repair, but I have played that roller coaster tycoon game
Well, then you qualify.
on the computer, and I've set up some
Yeah.
pretty
Then
amazing.
You qualify, absolutely.
Sometimes there's fires at those parks on Roller Coaster
Yes,
Tycoon.
absolutely. And it's closed the whole time. And then you see that it's raining, so you quickly build an umbrella stand. And you're like, yeah, buy umbrellas. And then
I missed that game.
by the time it's built, it's done raining and nobody buys your umbrellas. And then it's costing more money to keep the umbrella store open.
So then you close it.
And then it rains again, and you're like, this is horrible. And then you're selling tacos right next to the burgers, and you wonder why no one will buy it. But at the food court in the mall, that's how it works. Who knows? And if you don't have the sidewalks going exactly to the bathroom, people start walking in the grass and get mad. And you're like, find it, you maroons. It's right
I have
there.
no idea what you guys are talking
Oh
about.
my God,
right
it's
now.
such a good game.
Never even heard of it.
I miss it. That makes me want to find my disc and play it.
We need to. It's a game where you would build your own.
What's it called?
Amusement park.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Okay.
And you build your own amusement park.
And you have to have a CD of it?
Yeah, it was an
Yeah, it's like a-
old video game.
CD-ROM.
It was fun.
Wow.
We'll get you one. We'll get you it for your laptop. Do you have a laptop still?
No, I don't. But thanks anyway.
We'll see if we can find you one. We'll get you a laptop.
So fun.
And we'll get you the
I do
the
have a
game.
laptop, but I'll never play it.
We'll get you the Roller Coaster Tycoon game.
Okay, you can
it
buy
will be
it for
awesome.
me. All right, 78 and sunshine today. It's still 61.
Wake up.
Let's set aside some time in Charlevoix and rediscover just how important downtime can be in pure Michigan. Your trip begins at michigan.org.
7:51 at Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. 61 degrees now, 78 and sunshine
Oh, yeah.
today. Supposed to be pretty nice. Tomorrow, strong storms.
Yeah, a lot of rain and then cold, like in the afternoon, 50s when you're driving home from work tomorrow.
It was funny. I saw it when, local meteorologists, Fox 17 and ZZM and Wood, they were all saying, they were giving warnings for what was going to happen with these storms
Okay.
tomorrow. And people were like, you know it's never going to happen. Everything you guys say, it never happens.
That is true.
And then somebody else is saying, yeah, and all you idiots complaining about that, you complain that there were no warnings for the tornado in Kentwood.
Right.
Now you're complaining that there are warnings. I'm like, oh, I can't like this enough times. She's right.
That's where the line "I'll just sit back and grab some popcorn" comes from. That's that's
So
the,
true.
The meme where you just pop that in, and that would have been great if you would pop that in. Everybody would be like, "Oh, Connie's just eating some popcorn."
Does that meme
watching
make
all
you
this."
laugh every time you see it? It makes
does.
me laugh every time I see it.
It does.
Seriously.
I love it. I love
It's like it's always
it.
we're always better off being warned, right?
Right.
You always would rather have a warning, even if
Exactly.
it doesn't come to fruition. You want to
Right.
know.
But then I was
that it
wondering,
could.
is this the same rain that is like in California and Arizona right
know.
now?
I don't know.
Because that is going to Colorado today, I saw. I don't feel like that would make it. So I think
Did you
it's gonna
see the
rain more.
headline from Arizona yesterday that it's the most rain they've ever had in a single day?
Ever.
Yeah.
Phoenix had the most rain ever in the history of Phoenix, Arizona. Did you see the water? Remember when we had the flooding here and at the corner of 28th and
Division.
under that little viaduct, all the cars were like
Yep.
up to their doors.
Yep.
There were cars that were completely underwater in Arizona yesterday.
Were there?
That is nuts.
Wow.
Like totally underwater. Like the top of the car was the only thing showing. That is a lot of rain.
That's crazy.
They're not used to rain there. No. They don't know what
Speaking
to
of
do.
cars and water, did you see that guy who went into the Grand River? I think it was on Saturday.
No, what happened?
I don't know where he drove into it, but somehow he drove into the Grand River.
Okay.
And he was able to get out, so thank God. He
Okay.
swam to shore, but they can't find his car now because it's so
His
murky.
car is lost?
It's lost in the Grand River.
What the heck?
It's too murky.
Don't we have like a metal detector and a helicopter?
A metal
Are
detector.
Are you a depth finder? I mean, I can find
I don't know.
I can find a largemouth bass that's 30 feet below the surface. I can't take a fish finder and find that car. I don't understand how that works. You would think that they would be able to find it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe because it's on the ground, it becomes part of the ground.
Are all rivers that dirty?
Most
Because
rivers
they're
are
moving
pretty,
and the sediment on the bottom is
Yeah.
just slushing along.
most rivers are pretty dirty.
Yeah. I mean, what are they going to do with the car anyway at this point?
Sell it?
What if it hits the dam? Or have they removed all the dams?
No, the dams
No,
are still
the dams
in.
are there. In fact, there was a big meeting about that yesterday.
Yeah, we're getting rapids.
Woo!
That'd be fun for kayaking and things and riding your car down. I don't know.
Riding your
What do
car
you do
down.
with the car once it's out? You salvage it. Like you take it to the salvage
Yeah, I think
yard.
it's so wet at that point. Yeah, you would have to take it
Yeah,
to someplace like, I mean, I don't know if parts are even usable.
Rusty parts.
Is it rusty yet, though? I mean, it's only been in there for a few days.
As soon as it comes out, it'll rust, won't it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it rains for a couple days and we get a lot of snow on cars. You can wash it off.
Yeah, what if you dried it?
Yeah, you just drive it real fast. Pop it out, drive it real fast. It should be fine.
I have a feeling it's not going to be drivable.
It won't drive.
I'm guessing that's probably not going to be drivable.
So where did
If they can find it, it's probably in. Where does the Grand River go?
Lake Michigan?
It's probably in Lake Michigan.
Where
now.
did he drive in?
I don't know.
You don't know where, like
don't know.
off a road? Like
I don't
I
understand
have
how
no
that
idea.
works.
how do
Like,
we not know where he drove in?
How do you drive into a river
Right.
and then he's not in trouble?
Is he in trouble?
I don't know.
Why would you be in trouble unless he was drinking or something? Which I didn't see that in the story.
Reckless. That's just reckless.
They didn't say in the story I saw, and I've seen two stories about it.
Okay.
Neither one said where he went into the river.
Okay, let's,
just that he was able to drive to or to swim to shore.
Found a story about one time a drunk guy drove a bulldozer into a river that was in Mississippi. It happened in Riverside Park Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
So Riverside Park, he drove right in there. Says he was the only one in the car, completely submerged. So yeah, we should go to Riverside Park.
Can't find with your metal detector.
Well, that would work, or a
Mm-hmm.
depth finder. I mean, we have a lot of ideas here. I got goggles. I can get in there, maybe get
But if
tethered.
you can't see anything because it's too murky, that's
Get-
not going to help.
get tethered to
unless
you?
you swim right. Dum.
I would swim into it
You
with
swim into
my
it.
head.
Mhm.
That's like when I found the squirrel in the bottom of my very murky swimming pool. It was completely black, and I had goggles on.
this
and
story
I couldn't
grosses me
see.
out.
I could not see the like an inch in front of me. So I'm feeling around in the bottom of the pool,
gross.
and I hit some. I'm trying to clear the muck from the drain, and I'm down there, and all of a sudden my hand hits something that's furry. I shot up. I was screaming. I said I hit something furry. I hit something, thinking thinking that there was a beaver or something living in the pool, not thinking that it was something dead.
Ugh.
And then I had to go and get it. So I put the gloves on, like the cleaning, those yellow gloves,
Yeah.
and I rubber banded them so water couldn't get into my hand, which I don't know why, because it's a swimming pool. And I went down and I grabbed this squirrel and I came up just there. Then I threw it
Was
in.
it stiff?
It's totally stiff. Threw it into the woods. Hopefully a bear ate it. I don't
Hopefully
know.
a bear did.
I don't know. Threw it right into the woods.
That's
Take
so
that.
Probably taste a
Disgusting.
little different than what they're used to.
Very chlorine.
Yeah.
Like, this is the cleanest cut of
Salty.
squirrel I've ever had in my whole life. I like this a lot.
Preserved.
All right, let's give away some T-shirts. 7708-957 right now. Caller 10 will get you a pair of Connie and Curtis T-shirts.
Woohoo! 7708957. They say sorry underneath Connie Kirsten. They're in the style of the Lake Michigan unsalted.
Does Tom
shirt.
have our shirts? Tom needs a sorry T-shirt. Tom's our boss.
Oh, like, does he own one, or does he, like,
Yeah.
is he the keeper of them?
No. Does he
Okay.
own one? Because he probably needs like a
He
sorry
needs
shirt.
like 2 or 3 of them
Yeah.
because he
He's really the
apologizes
one.
for us all the time. Like, he is our biggest apologist, I would say. Wouldn't you? If you had one person who apologized for us the most,
Probably.
Tom.
He and Russ.
Russ also.
Yeah.
Russ kind of laughs some of the stuff off, though. Tom takes it to heart. Like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he's like,
I'll talk to them about
I don't know
that.
what they were thinking. I apologize. I am so sorry. I don't know what to do.
Connie and Curtis. Who is this?
This is Debbie.
Debbie.
We got your shirts.
Awesome.
Debbie, you got them.
Hold tight,
Pegasus
babe.
Sports up in Rockford prints them up for us. Pretty cool deal. They say sorry, and now you have it. You got 2 of them. You can wear one 2 days in a row, or one underneath, and then pull it off. Like, do the old trick. Like, hey, I'm wearing the same shirt underneath, or give one to a friend. It's totally up
The old
to you.
trick. Hey, I'm wearing the same shirt.
You don't do that trick?
No, I don't do that trick. I need to start, though.
Comes in handy at
It's super
parties.
fun.
It's a good
All
icebreaker.
right, we'll have more for you later on this morning. 7:58 now.
Connie and